was a good one. That was a good one because you want to know why you have come to the right place at the right time. Welcome to We'll Save the podcast. Come on in and sit down on the table, you guys. How are you doing?
Take a load off. Hang out for a minute.
Come get the Will Save.
Come save
I
all
am
of your
your Nano GM, John Swan, and I'm joined by my Nano friends, Will Garrett, Kevin Decker, Vinnie Rodriguez, and Gilliam.
Hi, everyone. Again.
Yeah, and once again, thank you, Will, for not just waving and then saying nothing like we did last time. That was a good time. Thank you. Lessons learned. Yeah. Here is my question for you, because we are just rolling this over right from the gym in the green room, which is to say, what's your favorite cereal?
Oh, well, this
feels like the time to just munch on some cereal in the morning, because it's that, right? This is like, it's like that new year, end of year energy, and you're like, I don't want to do anything except hibernate, so why don't I just crunch on some cereal?
And then just like sleep immediately. And
I think I'm going to go out and buy myself some Captain Crunch tonight.
Captain Crunch is for sure my favorite, but it has to have the berries.
You can never find it. The only time that I really get cereal is you get like a continental breakfast in a hotel or something, and you look at everything out there and it's just like garbage. And you're like, fine, I will do the tiny cereal box that they send you.
But the little plastic with the lid.
Yeah. And in that case, I will go in descending order: Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and then Frosted Flakes, and then
Vinnie's thumb popped. Oh, everybody's thumbs are popping up on the screen.
Probably maybe they have Honey Bunches of Oats, and maybe if they have that, then that goes above Frosted Flakes for sure. But it's usually
Honey Bunches of Oats are tough.
It's tough, man. It's a tough gig getting a good cereal at a continental breakfast, especially if you're rolling in at 10.
Oh yeah, dude.
When everything's gone.
The bagels
right before it closes.
The waffle machine's
you're
super
lucky to get a
dirty.
banana.
Close so early.
Right. Yeah.
Go early, folks, and just go back up to your room and go pass out.
Early is like Kevin times,
Kev.
though. You have to wake up at 6 a.m. You have to be there at 6 a.m.
You have to beat
get
Kevin.
any food. Yeah.
But
you won't beat Kevin, but you could be after Kevin before other people, and that's all you can hope for.
Kev actually has no idea what we're talking about because he's always the first one at the Continental.
Right. Yeah, because it's open from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m.
He's on,
and that's his dinner.
He's hovering over the pancake printer.
I usually help set up
hours.
It's just.
You guys ever seen those pancake conveyors?
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have. But it's like a assembly line of pancakes.
It's assembly line pancake
belt.
It's pretty good.
That's cool.
It's okay.
Yeah, they just
This
slowly
did give
heat up
me-
as they go down to a ramp.
Google ads or sales for buying a
Cereal?
mini pancake machine for $4,700.
Buy a waffle maker. Don't buy a pancake machine.
I know.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna get a
You just
pancake
pour your own.
machine, get Poffichers, like the little mini.
Oh
pancakes.
yeah.
Do you guys remember the cereal boxes? The travel.
Yes. The little
kids, kids
cardboard.
these days will have no. Zoomers don't know. They don't know what they have.
What do you mean?
Because
The games inside, the action figures inside.
No, I'm talking about the
mini boxes?
individual mini
Yeah.
cases.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's what we were talking about. So you
Peel.
get
still exists, Kevin.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on.
They
hang
used
on.
to be
Yeah.
boxes.
Like cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What
Like-
else are they?
Cut it down the middle.
Yeah, you
Tear
fold
open
it out
the
like this.
Right.
I
What
should-
is this future
I should explain.
cereal container that you're using?
Kevin
Yeah,
does
what
not
do they
know
have to
what a
cups
search
now
engine
with
is.
a pullback
So,
top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Classics?
There's never the little box anymore.
That's why they had such terrible selection at that last hotel I was at. It's just all
Yeah, 'cause they were
cereals from 1980.
25 years
Yeah, they tasted horrible.
You not only came late at 10 o'clock, you came late by 25 years.
Yeah, that's a classic error for Will. It's fine.
Yeah.
He's trying to re-enter the timeline.
My
Of all
favorite
places
cereal
to
is very
re-enter the
clear.
timeline would be there. It's fine.
My
Yeah.
favorite cereal is
Dr.
clearly Lucky Charms. Followed by Frosted Mini Wheats and Cheerios. I love
Frosted
Cheerios.
Mini Wheats. Dude, Frosted Mini Wheats have been my jam whole life.
Yep.
They
That's
got
because
some
Frosted
squirt,
Whole
though.
Wheats are weird. Nobody eats those, right? That's when you
Like,
get
no
those
one eats
single-
those.
the size of the travel boxes we were just talking about,
Yeah.
and it's frosted.
Are you
all
talking
over
about
inside.
one large single frosted mini?
That's
wheat?
why they're called mini wheats. Is because the original was just a block of wheat. No, I'm not kidding. Like,
It's like in Ted Lasso where he just like puts a single piece of cereal in the bowl and it's the whole fucking bowl.
yeah,
Yes,
and then you're
yeah,
supposed to break
yeah.
it up and eat it. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
I'm surprised and a little disappointed that no one has mentioned Oreo O's.
I don't even know
What are
those
Oreos?
exist.
You've never had Oreo O's?
No.
Oh my goodness. Okay. If I want a cereal that I enjoy but like has no substance,
Sounds like a Sunday topping.
Oreo O's. It's Oreo cookie but rounded, and then it's got like the frosting on the outside and little morsels
speckles?
of the speckles of the filling.
I've had
Those
those. They're
are
good. They taste
Easily
like Oreos.
my favorite cereal. But like I can't have it on deck, otherwise I'll eat it and have zero nutrition for the
diabetes.
morning.
Nothing else. Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that is my favorite. Obviously frosted mini wheats live in my pantry. Right next to Cinnamon Life.
Cinnamon.
And Cinnamon Life, the battle with Cinnamon Life is similar to Captain Crunch in that you want to eat it right on the ragged edge of like properly milked and mush.
Yeah.
That window of time is
And-
really
But-
short, though.
Yeah, it's like 10
sure.
seconds.
I think it's probably like a nanosecond. Like it is a ragged edge you've got to dance on.
Got it.
But also that bite, it's a good crunch, but it's airy and light. It's got that cinnamon sugar on the inside, and the milk tastes good afterward. It's just a great cereal.
I still
I
have,
don't know.
and I know better, but I still have like a heavy pour with milk. I always pour it until the cereal rises, as opposed to
Yeah.
like.
I
And
go
then
like
at that point,
2/3 max.
right? I'm trying to
And
learn
just
it, but it's just
scoop
hard.
And ladle.
I do like fill the cap with the milk and then dump that in.
That's
I
it.
want like the
Is
least
that-
amount of
So-
milk
It's actually the
possible.
technical way to do it. You're supposed to.
Well, what's crazy is I learned the cheat code from my 6.5-year-old daughter. You ready?
Yeah.
She wants her cereal dry in a bowl. She wants a cup of milk separate so that she
Splash
can
it.
progressively like add the milk as she eats the cereal.
But
That's
she's maintaining the
impressive.
law that you add the milk to the cereal and not the cereal
Yes.
to the milk.
Correct.
Yeah,
Life
no,
violates
no.
constantly.
You do
That
add
would break the
coffee to
timeline.
milk. That would break the timeline, yeah. Okay, what about
Wait,
blueberries?
what? You add coffee to milk?
Always.
What?
It. Yeah.
missed that.
Cream,
You-
cream,
you're saying that.
I
You just like
did it-
slip that right in. What?
Yeah. Dude, you put the milk in the glass first, then pour the coffee in. Then you don't have to worry about this stirrer bowl crap and using a stirrer. And put
No,
this
I-
in.
Incorrect.
I do that
It-
too. I do
It
that too.
lets itself. Thank you, Kelly.
You have to
Yeah.
learn
It-
how
wait,
much you put in.
There is a line
then-
of
then-
demarcation.
No,
So you're talking about just coffee and milk. You're not talking about cereal with coffee, because that's what I heard. I heard pouring your coffee
Whoa,
into
what?
your cereal.
Whoa,
And
we
then I was like,
discovered
whoa,
something.
Kevin.
That's
Never
actually
tried
not a
that.
super bad idea once it gets
What
kind of
are you-
cold.
Kevin, what lawless wasteland are you describing right now?
Maryland. Maryland. That's what he described.
Freaking Maryland.
There it
And
is.
yet again.
Another.
With
another
my
state.
coffee, I usually pour just like I'll pour like a quarter of the cup of coffee, then
Yeah. And
everything
then you
else,
add your mini
and
wheats?
then the coffee again, and then
Yeah.
mix it. Because I hate when everything settles on the bottom, and that kind of helps prevent
That's
that.
true. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
It's like when you're trying to mix a protein shake, because if
Yeah.
if you do
Just
the
powder stuck at the
milk,
bottom. Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
if you
it's
do the
not-
milk and then the powder, it's too bubbly. If you do the powder then the milk, then you get a bunch of sludge at the bottom. But if you do milk and then powder and then a little more milk, you get the proper.
Yeah.
Beverage.
This is the way. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember in the cereal boxes back when? By the way, Captain Crunch
Things.
for the win. And then, do you remember they had CD-ROMs? They had like spoons
Oh,
to
yeah.
change colors. They had like toys. They had
Toys?
everything. I don't think that's
I would
done
save up
anywhere anymore.
UPC labels to get stuff
Yes.
sent.
Yes.
You would
Yes.
buy
Stop putting
one
them-
box of like I was just saying. Well, you could buy one box of cereal. You get an entire like video game that you can play for like
Yeah.
ever. The Captain Crunch
Yeah,
video game
Little
was
mini
really cool.
figurines and stuff. I think they stopped putting them
Yeah.
in the cereal. It used to be like in the cereal, but people
Yeah, 'cause
actually
kids go
choked
like,
on those because they would just like
like-
eat from the box and then swallow
Yeah.
the mini.
Yeah.
Then they started
Your-
putting them
Your
outside the
classic
box.
swallowing a CD-ROM.
or outside the bag.
The CD-ROM just goes into your mouth and you just swallow it down your gullet, and then you're like, you're dead. Like,
You're just
There's no
orgasm.
some people listening might not know what a CD-ROM is. Like, I mean, like that's crazy to me. But
Starfinder story time? Yeah. Anyway.
okay,
sorry.
yeah, sure. I'm so glad we're past CD-ROMs.
Wait, so
Yeah.
blueberries.
Dude, blueberries, you unlocked that when you were talking about, was it Cinnamon Life, or was it some cereal unlocked blueberries for me, and I will eat an entire box.
Captain Crunch.
Is that related
Berry.
to like Count Chocula at all?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is.
Same family.
It's the same
Okay.
universe. Their characters like hang out and shit. That, but the,
Yeah.
like,
What's the flavor?
It's weird. It's a weird flavor.
berry.
Like, you know how you have like Legos and then you have like
Well, no, there's
Duplo?
Frankenberry.
It's like
Wait, there's,
I can't wait to hear where you're going with this, Kelly.
yeah, please.
okay, so there's like normal sugar tasting things and then weird sugar tasting things, right? And then
Yeah.
like blueberries were in that category. You have like Legos
Yeah.
and then you have like Duplo, like the shitty Legos. Like it's like
Yeah,
they're. I mean, it's just different. That's all I'm
Duplo
saying.
cereal.
You can't
Yeah.
combine them together.
Isn't
I do.
Duplo
You
a
can
Lego brand?
actually. So, yes. So Duplo
Okay, sorry,
is
Mega
their
Bloks.
like
It's the
Whatever.
kids.
Yes,
Mega Bloks.
Mega
Bloks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, connects.
Yeah,
Last
connects.
week,
And
then,
that
remember, like,
died too
Perfect
too
blocks.
young.
Whatever they're called, the ones
Perfect
like wrapped
blocks, yeah.
around. I
Connects
had
did
it.
tie.
Am I the only one
Connects
here
is still
who
a
had
thing,
an
I think.
Erector set?
I had an
Oh,
Erector
a
set.
Rector set.
That was
Yeah.
really cool.
Classic.
Yeah.
Hey, can I just list, because now I have some headcanon that we should do a one-shot about this. There are 6 monster cereal characters. Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, Fruit Brute, who is the wolf who eats fruit, Yummy Mummy, and Carmela Creeper. So we have to do a one-shot of cereal
I'm
characters.
down. I'm totally down.
For Halloween, we should get together and eat them and stuff, you know?
Yep.
Yummy Mummy.
We should do
What?
do a serial killer murder mystery.
Who did it? My vote's for caramel.
Also, if you search Yummy Mummy, it's a breast pump now. So not.
Dude, oh my god, no.
not
Love it.
I'm not surprised by that at all. That tracks.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, the Yummy Mummy had marshmallows in it. That's why.
But I feel like some whatever.
All right.
That's cool.
Well, that was a fun time. It was a good time.
Also,
Let's play.
in my headcanon, the reason why Kevin likes what's it called? Right.
Lucky Charms?
What's that? Yeah, Lucky Charms is because of the leprechaun. I feel like that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm Irish.
He
That's why.
identifies with a leprechaun.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Don't always have to be like.
I thought
And I want to say for the record, don't
He likes
ruin a
a-
coffee with milk.
He likes very. Okay,
Wow,
you don't
cereal.
put milk in coffee
Shots
though.
fired.
Like John, do you actually put regular milk in coffee? You're not supposed to. You're supposed to put cream in coffee. Like
I
you
do
put
oat
milk, right? Oh, okay.
I put oat milk. I
Don't-
don't do cream because like
Just drink
I don't
better
want all
coffee.
that stuff.
so.
Wow. Yeah.
Have
Will,
you ever
I
heard
see
of,
you on that hill from our hill. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry.
Have you ever heard of people putting cream in like red wine?
What the fuck?
What?
No.
I've never heard
What
of
are you
that, but I'm
throwing out here,
curious.
bud?
You
Okay.
and Kev, yeah.
But go with me here. It's why does cream work in coffee?
It cuts
The
down the
cream-
bitter and thickens.
Well,
I'm bringing back the.
thank you. Sorry. Like from a chemistry perspective, it neutralizes the tannins because the protein in the like lactose product is broken down by the acids in the beverage, and so it changes the flavor profile. Those same acids are present in red wine as are in coffee, and so like cream in red wine mellows it out just like it does coffee. And so like there is a subset of humans, I'm not among them, but there is a subset of humans that puts cream in their red wine for those exact same
I'll
reasons.
try it.
Better
I would
red
try it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm with Will. I would just drink better red wine.
You can get the really, really sweet kind that Kevin and I like that's basically juice. I think it's like a Stella, that one.
the sweet blend.
Stella
Yeah.
Rosa, the fruit juice, the
Or-
Capri Sun of wine.
Whatever it's called. Something like that.
The dessert
Plug
wines.
for my fellow Floridians, San Sebastian Vintners Red.
San Sebastian muscadine grapes.
So good.
It's one of the few wineries that does muscadine grapes.
Florida
They're really
has
How's a
good.
muscadine grape?
Love this thing.
Look it up.
I'm
That's
afraid to
good.
look up anything we talked about now that you're yummy mummies. and
Now there's
muscadine.
Yummy Mummy. Yeah,
I
so-
want to see somebody tell me about their cream and wine experience.
Same. Same.
And
I'm gonna try this.
I'm gonna try to not barf.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I learned something on our trip to Tennessee for John's bachelor
All right, I'm
party.
gonna start the music one more time, but we really should get started.
Last
I know.
Sounds like that's dinner. Shut up.
Guys, come on.
I went
Yeah.
to dinner and drinks with my coworkers last week, and my one coworker ordered a whiskey. I think it was Macallan 12 or something, and he splashed a small amount of water into it.
Yeah.
And my other coworker, just a small amount. And my other coworker was like, "Oh, it was too strong for him." And I was like, "Well, no, he's opening up the flavors and creating that." And I was proud of myself for remembering and understanding what was going on with that process.
High five. High five.
Thank
We're all
you, whiskey
high-fiving.
people. in this.
Except for Vinny. He's not. I just want to call that out for the audio listeners.
Yeah,
It
I'm not.
It probably wasn't
I-
Macallan that he splashed it in. It
You
was,
know,
It was
well,
probably cream.
It could. Oh my god.
it was cream.
Yeah.
Coffee
I-
and cream in his whiskey.
Like Irish
So
coffee.
like,
He put coffee,
mean, Irish
cereal, and
coffee.
cream in his whiskey.
Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah, I don't
That's
know.
true.
My dad swears by a splash of water in his scotch and his bourbon and his whiskey, and I just that flavor profile, like the way it opens up the flavors, is so bad to my palate. I can't. I support anyone enjoying beverages however they enjoy them.
Even with
It
cream.
ruins it so terribly for me.
Even
sorry.
cream and wine.
I brought like $100 bottle of bourbon for Thanksgiving, and I walked away and came back, and my dad had like 4 cubes of ice in his cup,
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
and I just
You saw
it hurts my soul.
Hey man,
I-
he is enjoying it.
I agree.
He's
Ice I don't
enjoying
like
it.
in whiskey, but water. Yeah, ice is weird.
Water's fun.
Yeah.
Ice is the
Anyway,
opposite.
sorry, John.
No, there's no apologies. Do we all feel like we got it all out? It's good.
No, but we
no,
should try.
in like
We should
in
try.
like a good way, like we're like having a good time. Good time.
We're having a good time.
Good time.
Never gonna
It's
not
always a
enjoy
good
bantering
time.
with you four. Thank you for that, Kelly. That was a nice little soundbite. That was cool. I wanted to take a second and say that I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
You want to know why?
Really? How?
I did. Well, one, because I didn't actually want this music. This is not what I want. I want this music. No, because I said, hey, why don't we name this adventure We'll Save the Mini-Venture? And I missed out on just the biggest sign that this should be We'll Save the Nano-Venture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That
just
is
feel-
that is
it-
perfect.
that was always the name.
It was always the name. And
We just
I just
didn't know it yet.
Yeah,
We didn't know. We didn't
That's
know.
what's
So
going to
now,
officially be.
that's
Yeah,
the.
it's-
Hell,
it's
I
now
mean,
We'll
it's
Save the
it's
Nano-Venture.
it's another testament to our powers combined.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Captain Nano.
Captain Nano.
So we started.
Gonna shrink the villains down.
We started last episode with just a callback to Tircalis base and the narrative in the Threefold Conspiracy as Rick 19 was getting checked out for his medical exam and getting ready to get a little debrief with Dr. Nodens. And as part of it, Rick 19 sees the eye check, sees the white light across the eyes, and something in his head clicks, and he forgets about Tircalis base. And we opened up on 4 individuals walking into a medical facility to receive their final injection of nanites or nanocytes. Is it nanites or nanocytes?
A nanocyte is the person. The nano.
Okay, but the
nanobots.
nanite is the
And the
okay,
nanite
the
is
bots.
Singular.
Nanobot and
Okay,
nanite are
collective.
kind of interchangeable, but
Okay,
nanocyte
okay.
is the.
Well, got it. Thank you for that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So you're getting your final injection of nanites, and I wanted to take this moment as we're recapping last step, the first step of We'll Say the Nano-Venture, to also provide some context a bit more for the 4 of you, because you all brought in some fantastic characters in Cara Valtara and Sisil Remy and Migo 7 and Boom. And I'm sure the thought might have crossed your mind, why are you there? I mean, it became clear that you were receiving your final injection of nanobots, you've been there before. You've gotten your introductory first and second injection. This is the final, the greatest amount. Because you all have said, whatever my career was in the past, some of you have a very storied past. You can tell from some of the scars and the way you carry yourselves that you all are dedicated to the protection of Morrow and badasses. And an opportunity has come up. Why you took it, maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. But an opportunity came up to become a member of the STARS team. Thank you, Kev. Bless you. The Special Tactics and Raid Squadron, which in effect are a SWAT group. You are called in for situations that typical officers would not be capable of handling or dealing with. In this case, after your time at just joining the group, coming in with your final injection, we jumped a year ahead, right? And you were brought in. The STARS group is part of it's sponsored by the Gold Vein Census, who I talked about was an Arbedaran network of temples, one of the big economic drivers in Akiton and across the Pact Worlds in general. So that security and idea was led by them. This is your understanding as characters, and was also financed in part by Ringworks Industries. So you have been, for the past year, working on the newly, freshly minted SWAT STARS group. For just to give you all some context, that has been a few situations that were, let's call them, relatively straightforward and easy. You did not need to use maybe as many of your talents. They didn't quite match up and you weren't needed to, but you were called in and you helped save the day. One of the things lately, though, in the past 6 months, you all have particularly been successful in uncovering and helping to deal with a rash string of kidnappings. The thing is, when you find where I'm totally lost for words. A huge brain fart there. Whenever you are close to infiltrating wherever these hostages, those who've been kidnapped, have been, then there's always a missing piece. Either the person who is kidnapped or people who are kidnapped, they are not there, but the perpetrators are. Or sometimes the kidnappers are there and the perpetrators are not. But you've been successful enough that even though this has garnered a lot of headlines, it's known that you all will be the front line to find the individuals, or at least bring those who did it to justice. So that's the history that you four have brought into the Akitonian Museum of History on this holiday, right? The day Solar's Edge, the last day that the sun will dip below the surface of the trench into Morrow. I want to pause there and just ask if you guys have any questions. Is there anything that I can tell you
questions
now? Yeah. Okay. Well, I can't answer all of them, but I just want to take a minute and what's up?
You said so. We're the last 6 months we've been working on this like string of kidnappings, and then you said, but it's never both the kidnappers and the victims. Yeah. It's one or the other are missing
on the locations.
Yeah, and it's been across different gangs. Morrow, part of maybe your remit before joining STARS was dealing with some of the criminal life in Morrow and understanding the politics that are happening and trying to make Morrow a safer place, whatever that may mean, in a good way and in a bad way. And so the thing is that every time that there's been something, it's never been the same perpetrator, which is odd. Also, why is my music not playing? Does that help, Kev?
No, it just makes things more confusing.
Okay, cool.
So sorry. Okay, just to clarify, It's never the same perpetrator twice. And whenever we go to a scene, we find either the victims and no perpetrator, or the perpetrator and no victims.
How do we know it's a perpetrator and no victim without a victim?
Is that a question to me or is that a question to?
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's
like,
just a
how
general
is that
question.
established that?
Because
That
the
it's the
line of
perpetrator.
evidence seems to follow that, like, they were there. It's just that, and the evidence follows that you found the right people who did it. But even though some other members of not STARS, but the security group in general, may take on the case from there to find them, they don't. But it feels like a cold case after that because all the evidence led to exactly where it was there.
And there's no evidence of where either the perpetrator or the victim.
Yeah, there's no disappearing. There's no goo,
No.
ectoplasm.
No
keys left behind.
disappearing cabinet thing that we open up and find. Like,
Yeah. There's
Order
a tank
Narnia.
of water. Yeah. There's a mirror that you just walk into. No.
No room of requirement.
No. But keep in mind that you all are brought in for these special events. So if that's something that, if there is more information to come, it could come from security or could be unveiled as time goes on. Maybe we'll see.
At this event?
No, just in general.
Oh.
Who knows what will happen in the Nano-Venture? So, any other questions?
How many beans?
Oh, great question. Great question.
And what do I win?
You're not going to find out right now. But that's okay.
what's the hierarchy of our 4-person squad? Who's in charge?
That's a very, very good question. And actually something that I probably should have asked you before off air. But we can either cut this part or determine in general. I would like to leave that up to you. You all, correct me if I'm wrong, you have Commander Bolt. I think you would have you have Lieutenant Lua, who's still with STARS, but is not really like on your team. So between the 4 of you, maybe people who know more about SWAT hierarchy would know. It seems like you would have probably a sergeant and 3 officers. Is that right?
Depends on the
Is
SWAT
my
team, I think.
understanding correct? Okay.
I don't know. I'm a
So
demolition
then
team
maybe
lead.
you're too deep. Maybe you're too deep. You have like a lieutenant, a sergeant, and then 2 officers, right?
There's at
Well, I'm
least
asking
one
you all.
like squadron leader is the thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Somebody who's
Who is not the
lead.
commander? So who would like to be that leader? Is there anybody that feels like they want to take that on?
I feel like Kara would, but
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Miko.
she's also local.
Miko absolutely wouldn't. Like, he's
Like, he's a
the
veteran,
hammer.
but
He's
he's-
the muscle. He's the. I'm gonna say this, and I was not in service, so this is going to be based on what I've seen on YouTube and the internet. He's the E6 mafia of the group.
all right.
Yeah,
I'm
Boom
about it.
wouldn't be in charge of that. I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So like
sounds
it's Kara's the leader, like the official leader, and Migo is like the experienced veteran, but lets Kara take charge.
Yeah, he just gets shit done.
he's like, all right, Kara wants this to happen. I'm gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay.
And the Yosokis are just hanging out.
They're just having a good time.
Yeah, he has over time earned the moniker the Hammer.
Put that in notes. It's
Yeah,
hammer
that's
time.
a
If
big.
you don't
It's a
say
big.
hammer
It's a
time,
big
I'm
note right
gonna
there.
Every fight.
It's classic us. It's classic us.
Yeah.
All right, let's move back to the Actonian Museum,
Rewind.
where you all have come in and been uncomfortable kind of from the start. Kara was standing kind of off to the side, talking a bit with the commander and with Lua, and then Miko and Boom and Sisil went over to get some swag, guessing the beans with Mari Maro herself, who was there asking you, how many beans do you think are in this jar? You're having a good time. There's music playing, and you know that you're there because you are going to be celebrated for your success. And as a reminder, you're at the Rings to Life Ringworks Industries charity auction. You know, in the back of the room, there's some food, there's the relics that you can go, you know, place a bid on. I get the feeling none of you are placing a bid there, but some people are, you know. It's a lively atmosphere. Again, it is to celebrate the holiday, the charity, and a bit of you. As you're talking to have a good time, there is a human who steps up halfway up the staircase at the front of the room in front of the beautiful view that you can see of Morrow. Steps up and says, ding, 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 ding. Will did a great job of that last time. Ding, ding.
We'll foley it later.
Excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me, could I have your attention, please? Thank you. I am Aldred Law. I am the outreach coordinator with Ringworks Industries, and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to our newest event, the Rings to Life Auction for Charity. There's a pause for folks being like, ooh, yeah, it's great. Ooh, yeah.
Very good cause, yeah.
And wow,
Maybe not that
there are
big of a
so many
crowd.
more people. Yeah, it's a large crowd. We're very proud of our commitment to the Morrow community. We're very humbled and gracious to be able to be in this beautiful space. This is incredible at the Akatonian Museum of History. Like I said, we are dedicated to helping cure the incurable, and our commitment to the Morrow community for the past year, it has been one of our top priorities, both for Ringworks on Akiton and Ringworks as a whole across the Packworlds. I would be remiss if I, of course, didn't share and mention our wonderful collaborators that we are working with, the additional sponsors here for Gamut Bio. There's a sprinkling of applause. For the nonprofit Garden of Eden, there's another little clap. And also for the humanitarian aid for Akiton. And there's like one or two claps. Now, before I go any further, I would like to, well, she doesn't need any introduction. I do want to give a very, very warm welcome. Please join me in welcoming our Morrow on Akiton CEO, Leora Huxley, everybody. And the three screens up in front darken just a little bit, and then this image comes up in front there of the top half of a hilky woman. The face, you can see that her long hair cascades over one shoulder across her formal armor set. It's a staple of traditional Akatonian custom wear. She has this smile on her face. I want to ask, do you think any of you would recognize her?
Yeah, Kara would.
Okay. Yeah.
What? Because she's a Hilky? You guys all know each other?
No, not because she's a Hilky. I'm
She's
just
famous,
thinking
or-
no, she has come into the community recently, like I said, the past year, as they've been building and setting up their infrastructure. Sounds like Kara would, for sure. And I think, you know, you might recall in the back of your mind that at one of the very early meetings a year ago, you might have seen her at your local facility, at your local precinct, just stopping by, or maybe heard that she was there, just wanting to come in and see.
Get some
and
FaceTime.
support. Yeah, get some FaceTime, see where they have put their money towards. Hello, all good business leaders of Morrow, government officials, our gold vein security heads. I am so honored, truly, for Ringworks to give back to the community that accepted us just a year ago. The causes that Ringworks supports are always at our core principle of circularity, that what you give always comes back to you. Now, this is why we have worked so hard to foster with developers, community engagement, and plenty of late nights trying to figure out what is the best thing that we could do. So, as you know, we've started this Rings for Life charity in support of our new presence here over in the Hive Market. The hardworking contractors of Morrow have built an incredible state-of-the-art Ringworks Industries office here, and we are just very dedicated to being present in the communities at all times. She pauses as if she's about to say her next sentence, and then her eyes look away from the camera. Excuse me. Hello, sorry, you can't be here. I'm not sure what you're doing, but I'm afraid that you. Sorry, please put that away. And she starts to step off of the screen, and as Leora backs out of the screen, the barrel of a gun comes into the screen, followed by an armored and helmeted figure that comes and is looking off screen at Leora, looks over to the camera, and then the feed cuts short. I want you all to give me a perception check.
Perception. I don't know what my perception is.
Give me that perception check right now.
I got a 20.
Migo got
Dirty.
11.
20. Okay, you got an... sorry, Kara got a 20.
Migo got an 11.
Migo got an 11. Thank you. What about Boom or Sisil?
Sisil comes up the rear with an 8 total.
With an 8. Okay, and what about Boom?
Give me just a second, please.
Okay.
Technical issues.
There's a hush in the crowd as soon as the gun came through. There was a pause, but as soon as that came through and then the feed cut short. Boom, give me that when you get a sec, because Kara, of course it's Kara, Kara notices that three have walked out of the shadows of the right entrances. 2 have walked out of the left. And the one on the left is dressed in similar armor, but their face is exposed. And as soon as as the sunlight of Morrow hits their face, you hear, "The perfect future demands payment. Leora Huxley will die with the last light of the sun. The stars will pay with a life. The gate will be satisfied." And then in unison, all 4 voices say, "For tomorrow I see." And you need to roll for initiative.
26 on perception.
Right there at the very end. Hey, what's going on here? How are we doing? All right, let me go ahead and get this set up. Okay, hold up. What did everyone get for their initiative?
14.
Oh, I need to click my character and do what now? I always forget.
You got to right click and then click on the cross sword symbol to add yourself. Cross.
How do I enter the... rather than roll? Because I just rolled a 17.
You don't. You got to tell John. He has to do it.
Okay.
That's so stupid. I should be able to do that. Let's go through, and I will do it for now. Kara, what did you get?
17.
17. Love it. Okay.
Same.
Migo, what did you get?
6.
Migo got a 6. And Sisil, you said that you also got a 17?
Yeah. I have a +0
Okay.
initiative, though.
Okay, so then
plus
so then
3
Kara,
initiative.
Kara will go first, and then Boom. What did you get?
14 for Boom.
14 for Boom. Okay. Boom, are you in? I don't see you in.
I can't add myself because the right click doesn't do anything. I don't know why.
Okay. I will add you.
Sorry. Thank you.
You're fine. Alrighty. What you got? A 14, you said. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now I need to also roll for these feller people and then go from there. And then we should be good. I think it is going to be at the top of the round. I think it's going to be. Blah, 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 go, blah, bow. It's going to be. Ooh, this is great. There is a creature in the left of the screen that on your turns you might be able to do a check to see what they are going to do.
What?
Or see, sorry, who they are. But I am pulling up my Hero Lab here. Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, it looks cool. The Hanneken attendant. Hanneken. Hannah.
Okay.
So cool.
Okay. This dinosaur-looking creature, sort of, has, I would say it's probably like close to maybe 4 or 5 feet tall, and has a very, very long neck, and has this frill of blue and red at the top of their head. They look like a velociraptor, but with like maybe, longer arms and wearing armor. They are sapient. And this creature is going to, let's see, what do I want to do here? I want to move that down. And sorry, guys, I'm just dealing with like 50 gajillion things happening here at once. Let's see. That's too far, so I'm going to move here. And let's see, you three are over there, and where is Kara?
Yeah, I was just looking for Kara, actually.
Kara is over on the other side. Okay. Kara is over on the other side of the museum. Actually, all three of you are all four of you are on the right side of the museum. 3 of you are down near the swag station, and 1 of you is over on the near the 4-legged dinosaur. So this creature is going to, it was here, it's going to double move and run over, let's see, to right below the big dinosaur in the center. And that's going to be, actually, yeah, that's going to be their turn. And we'll go from there. Okay. It is going to be Kara Valtara's turn. What are you doing?
Kara is going to look at the purple-looking foe, purple-dressed foe. And are they armed, or like what's going on? Can I roll perception?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I got a 20. What is it? 24.
24. They seem like they are armored in gear that's, let's say, not congruous. I would say with a 24, you can see that the one in the top right corner of the space is wearing different armor from the one who's at the center of the space. But it both, like, there is an attempt to make it black and slightly different and dark colored, but for the most part, it's pretty.
Do they have weapons or?
Yeah, they are both carrying pistols.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kara's going to attempt, she's going to move up, and she's going to take out her tactical standard tack lash.
Ooh, okay.
Which gives her a bonus to a combat maneuver, as well as she has improved. She has some feats for combat maneuver. She's going to attempt to disarm with the standard tack lash in one hand.
Okay. What is the roll that you need to hit, and what's the DC for that? would need to see.
So it's, I believe it's 20 plus the creature rating.
20 plus the creature rating. Okay. All right. So give me your roll for that.
Yeah, and I have a +7. So.
Okay.
hopefully-
What
You
do you
get
get?
reach with that, right?
Sorry?
You also get reach with that.
Yes, that's why I'm
right?
within 10 feet.
Yeah, that's
So
why you're 10 feet.
I
away.
rolled
Cool.
another 24.
Another 24 that just gets it. Impressive. So yeah, so your Tacklash. Tell me how it disarms the.
I would
'cause it can disarm
imagine it's
probably
like
one
Indiana
hand, right?
Jones.
Nice, nice.
In so many of a movie, basically
Uh-huh.
she like drops it and just flings. And today she ate her Wheaties and
Yeah.
it hit perfect.
Amazing. Yeah, the gun flies out of their hand, landing in the square next to them, and you see the confusion as they came in ready to fight, and you moved before they could even do anything, and took the gun out of their hand. Incredible.
Yeah, and she's gonna tell the other guys like, get out of the swag table, get in the fight.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and that's her turn, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. It is two things happened. One is that I realized that I could move with this creature further, so I'm just gonna move a bit further than where I was before, and if that's okay with you guys, because I just didn't read their speed. And then at the same time, I will tell you, just to give you some context, people are looking around confused, but some of them have started to already disperse. You don't need a perception check to hear Lua and Commander Bolt starting to guide some people out to make sure that at least as quickly as possible, anybody else who is not there is going to trying to get them out, because there seems to be some sort of a situation happening here.
I think I need a roll for damage too.
Oh, with disarm? Tell me more.
I just see that it's like 1d4 damage, and I think that's part of it.
Lay it on me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Lay it on me.
Just one.
Just 1 point of damage. That's it. Cool. Okay. 1 point of damage as the Tacklash just
It
leaves
fits,
a cut
right?
in the
Like
hand.
it just knocked it
Yeah.
out of his hand, and
Yeah. It stings. There's like a to it. All right. Cool. I like it. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Hero Lab. I've never used Hero Lab for tracking things before, so thanks for Hero Lab for helping track all this stuff. Cool. Well done. It is going to be the individual who's in the middle here on the second down entrance on the right side. They are coming out. They're between Kara and the three of you, and I am curious where they are going to go first. Let's find out. Okay, they are going to. Let's see. What is that distance there? That is pretty far. So, boom. I hope that you have a good. Sorry. There we go. Hope that you have a good AC. I'm not sure what armor you decided to take here. Just saying.
That's a really good question.
Armor?
But go for
What's
it.
armor?
Yeah.
Armor? I've never used armor before in my life. Okay. Cool. That is going to be on you a cool 18.
Yeah, that does pass.
That does pass through. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Including armor, yeah.
So maybe you all hear Kara shouting, "Hey, you need to spring and get into action." And right as that happens, boom, you get hit with 4 points of fire damage. Ooh.
Boom goes. And then his voice modulator kicks back in again. He's like, "Oh,
He has a voice modulator.
that one
Love it.
did hurt."
Love it. Okay. And then they are going to move, I think, past. Yeah, they start stepping into where there's a bunch of people nearby, and after that's going to be Cecil's turn. What are you doing, Cecil?
All right, I just need some clarification. So there are 6 of these perpetrators. 5.
There's 5. There's 5.
Where are they on the map?
Okay, so there's one directly in front of you.
Right, I see that one.
Yep. There is the one that shot Boom. That's like in the other walkway. There's the one that Kara is fighting. So those 3 are in a line on the right. And then there is the one who is shouting over in the far left corner. And then there is this dinosaur-looking creature that is to your left, maybe 30 or 40 feet away.
Oh, but the dinosaur creature you said is a part of this group, or is
they
not?
started running towards you?
But you didn't. You said that it's not clear that they are a part of that.
I did not say that. If I said that, I did not mean to intimate that. Okay.
We got bogeys all around us. What? Man, okay, I'm a little torn on this one, because what are the civilians doing? Like, there's a guy right in front of me.
Yeah, I just haven't moved them because I'm not trying to move them in real time. I'm going to give them a round to kind of move out, but they are starting to move. There are the commander and Lua are starting to get people out on the other side, and the people on this side are starting to move away. I just haven't updated it into the map, so don't go by what the map says. People are moving around. They are trying to leave, and it seems like these people are not attacking.
Okay. I can't attack and move. I'm trying to think what I can do. Yeah. Cecil is going to... step back. Kind of up and around so that he's new at this still, and he's still the rookie of the team. And so like when that guy comes off to the right, he was ready to attack, so he pulls out his pike staff. You know, like it's a pike. I've just said staff so people you know, it's an axe on a pike or on a staff. But he pulls out this tactical pike, but then he sees that dinosaur thing coming, and I think he's prioritizing that dinosaur. So he's gonna step that way, and yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I forget if I can stand defensively or not.
You want to take the defensive action? You mean?
I don't know if I can as an action or if it's a full action.
Okay.
I forget. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay. All right. But that's what you're gonna do right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. It is Boom's turn. What are you doing, Boom?
So Boom is going to aim his his gun is like the size of his entire body. So he basically just like pulls it off and like leans it on his shoulder. And his squad machine gun, he fires it at, who was it that attacked him again?
That was the individual who is now in the middle of they are walking to like 30 feet directly above you, and they are walking towards you.
Directly above me, you say? I don't see anyone above. You mean north on the map?
Yes. So if you see where Cecil is, and then you see there's a group of people standing there, and there's one person directly in the middle that I'm pinging, and you should be able to see them. That's the person that shot at you.
Could you please ping again?
Yeah, I've been pinging this whole time. You might need to reload Foundry.
Damn it. All right.
Getting used to the new characters.
Yeah, I was reading up on my armor, which is really good, by the way.
No, it's cool. Sweet.
So
I'm sure it is.
Yeah,
Maybe you can get it in the other game.
It's not level 20. And I would very much like to get in the other game. I'm loading the map right now.
Okay.
And then hopefully this will work. So
That's fine.
Okay, I see the cluster of people now. All right, cool. So all right. Boom is going to move to the left to sort of not have like soft cover or whatever from Sisil.
Fair.
And then will he be able to hit from here? It looks like it should be okay. With no
what's the range?
penalties. That's like
What's the range?
60 feet. I'm more concerned about like coverage or cover or whatever with this like
Yeah, I
little,
mean,
like,
I think
dead
people are-
crab situation.
Yeah, the dead crab is at like is at like it's like a podium that you're walking through. It's not, you have no cover or concealment. You're fine.
Okay, brilliant. All right. Boom like gets down on
people
one
started to
knee
move.
and he's like, that was a big mistake. And then he rolls for to hit. This is a squad machine gun. It is pretty dope. So it
Just gonna unload.
it's a 5 to hit though. God dang it. Okay, I want to be clear. I'm a soldier again, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it fits Boom. So I didn't learn my lesson from Thaddeus, and I only rolled a 5. So we'll take
I don't think we have a single magic wielder or healer on this squad.
Guys, we did it again.
You did it again. Well,
is the
good thing
worst
your
squad
shots
ever.
blow out the supporting legs of the crab in front of you, and it falls over, and the crab fossil explodes. So you've destroyed a piece of
Okay.
Akatan's history. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Amazing.
no.
All right. Love it.
The worst squad they've ever heard of. But you have heard of us.
But it's happened that you've heard of this before. Love it. Amazing. All right, Kara, this purple-lined figure reacts quickly, adapts quickly. The pistol is gone. Their other hand pulls out this switchblade, which is, to be easily concealable analog weapon. They clearly seem to be very good and adept at using it, and they are going to step forward and swing at you, and that is a dirty 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits. Okay. Alrighty.
But
But
okay, go ahead. Just roll your damage.
6 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as this thing comes in to slash at your arm.
So as this foe comes in to slash, Kara kind of takes like I know there is a way that I can do a guarded step, but I think that's only if I get hit when. Oh no, this is it. Come on.
Will's butt always makes me really happy.
I know, but
So I took the dispersal
oh, that's cool.
react. So like I get a reactive spray and this
Okay.
damage reduction, defensive dispersal. So
Okay.
when I take damage, reduce the damage by 4, and I get a +1 circumstance bonus to any saves. If there's like a save associated
Okay.
with it.
Yeah, there's not a save associated with it, but sorry, you're saying that you can reduce damage by 4.
Yes.
That is
it's,
rad.
it's a nanosite skill that when
Defensive
you're attacked,
dispersal.
it either hardens or separates in a way that protects you.
Yeah.
That's
it's
so
equal to your
freaking
nanosite
cool.
level plus your constitution or something like that.
Yes.
That's so cool. I love that.
That is cool.
I love that.
I'm trying to see if I want to do that or if I want to do the reactive spray, which I also have, which is
Okay.
basically forms like an extra cloud array for free.
Okay.
I think I'm going to
Yeah.
do the DR though.
You're going to do the DR. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's only 2 points of damage.
2 points.
To Kara Altara. What does that look like as the blade comes to slash into your
I
arm?
think as it would just disperse as this sort of like he cuts away at something that then it's like the Sandman and like Spider-Man, right? Like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it a cloud of nanites disperse in such a way that like no effect or little
I love
effect.
I love it. Amazing. Okay. Yeah, so that's 2 points of damage, and then that's it. Okay. Good stuff. Good counter. Love starting to use the nanite features early on. Why not? Dig dig into it in this Nano-Venture. Migo, what is your 6'3" butt doing right now?
I think Migo is only marginally surprised. Like,
Okay.
Nothing
gets by you.
Yeah. It's nothing surprises him. And so I think, you know what? I'm gonna roll the dice because Migo, and by Migo I mean Vinnie, is torn between going after Dino Nugget over there or the dude right next to him. And so we'll say 1 to 10 is Dino Nugget, 11 to 20 is the guy next to him. And that's a 17, so this poor chap to his right, to the east of Migo. Anyone who's looking, and I don't know whether the rest of the squad is looking because most of the threats are away from him, will now see why he gets the moniker, the Hammer. And so, as he steps toward this bogey to the east, he takes a big shrug, and you see his right arm transform. You see the cells start to reproduce, and the nanites infuse, and it's a Dashko, but with like electricity arcing off of it.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah. Migo is an evolutionist, and so
there it is.
he gets some really like.
Man.
I'm so jazzed to play this class right now.
Y'all are doing such just like cool shit.
Yeah,
Love it.
I was excited
Love
when
it.
I saw you were doing evolutionist. I'm very curious about that.
me too. He walks over and says, "You crashed the wrong party, bub," and swings his electric Dashko for. That's a 17 to hit.
17 will definitely hit.
Awesome. So,
Yes.
him being the, sort of intimidating hammer he doesn't swing for center of mass. He swings for the kneecaps. He wants to send a message.
God.
And so, he connects with dude's left kneecap, and you hear you hear that kneecap shatter for...
Yeah, absolutely you do.
That is 10 electric damage.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Wow. I don't know if all you were
Yeah, that's a
looking
lot.
at Migo, but you heard the scream from the individual that Migo just shattered their lower body.
We weren't looking, but we are now.
You are now. You are now. Wow. That is, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Amazing. It is their turn.
Excuse me.
So, great turn. Did you want to do anything else?
That's a move. That's an attack. I think I am all turned out.
You're all turned out. Okay. Sounds good. They will, oh, this is interesting. I think that they will, let's see, they're going to take a guarded step. I think because their body obviously it just got totally smashed. And so they take a step, and my foundry is not letting me take that step. And they are going to, as they take that step, a guarded step away from you, they're going to swing at you. And that's a 24 to hit you with their tactical switchblade.
Try it again, because it looks like it paused for just a second while you were trying to move.
Yeah, that was me trying to undo it. How does 24?
24 definitely hits.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so that's going to be 6 points of damage as they try to lean into the fact that all this pain has pushed them off to the right, and they step over and try and swing at you at the same time.
You said 6 damage?
6 damage. Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Okay. Things are starting to heat up. Yeah, what's up?
With that strike, you see Migo's eyes, which are normally like a standard hazel color, change to bright red, like glowing red.
Wow. Amazing. Okay.
Is that a mechanical thing or is that
A racial thing?
Just
What is
aesthetics.
that?
It's a bit of both.
exciting?
It's a little bit column A, a little bit column B. Cool.
Yeah, a little column A, a little column B. It's a mechanical thing, but I waited too long to call it out, so I'm just gonna use that in the narrative.
Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Okay. It is almost the end of the round. Most everybody is leaving the room now. Dr. OK. Darn it. Cara Valtara. Oh. Can I get you something to relax?
Need some of that.
Mood gel on you.
Mood goo.
my mood goo to help you relax. Okay.
I'll take world's worst pickup lines for 1,000, Alex.
Yeah, that's absolutely it. That is
Slug
absolutely
describing
it.
his mood goo.
Oh God. Oh man.
It's
Amazing.
viscous.
Oh God. All right. So you have just been successfully you've mostly thwarted the attack from this individual in front of you. And there's a brief moment where whatever thought you have in your head disappears. And there's like a silence kind of for like the first time. And the voice in your head says, "You aren't supposed to move right now." And that's our game.
What?
Yeah.
Well then.
A voice in Kara's head?
Kara's head.
Is it like
You
my
aren't supposed to.
internalized voice?
Yeah, it's like